speaking of bikes, our very own Jason Mikell has been known to ride his bike around town.
That's right.
Sometimes even into work.
Hey.
I did it today, actually.
There you go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It's in the hallway back there. It was the perfect day. You know, I woke up this morning, I said, you know what, there's a lot of sunshine. There's no need for me to get out there and put my Volvo back on the road. In fact, I did really well last night. I went to Sheetz and I got some of that $1.77 gas. So just savor the tank right now, ride the bikes, but also be advised there's an air quality alert in effect through about midnight tonight. 84 right now, dew point temperature still in the 60s, so it feels very much so like a summer day out there across northeast Ohio. Mid to upper 80s for some, mid to low 80s as well along the lakeside region. Charlotte at about 80 degrees along with Cleveland. 86 for Norwalk, 85 in Elyria, and our friends down in Mansfield, Ashland County area, they're about 84 degrees. So we still have a low level north wind right now, so that's offering a little bit of that extra humidity coming off Lake Erie. Obviously you can expect that too, but the rest of the evening looks just picture perfect. As we head towards the evening hours, sunset time is about 9:03. That is going to be great for fireworks to be set up, especially here in the CLE at about 10 p.m. So this is if you're going to be over in the Mentor area. Mentor Civic Center, they're setting off their fireworks at about 8 p.m. So it's going to be in the mid 70s for them. But tomorrow, look at that, back into the mid 80s we go. A storm threat likely on Thursday, and that's going to be widespread for many of us here, but much cooler on Friday, and likely we're going to remain in the mid 70s. There's our air quality advisory alert through about midnight for all the counties. You can see shaded there in gray. Obviously, a lot of these counties are urban areas, so they're going to be setting off some fireworks. So extra particulates, and also a little bit of dust is going to be lofted in the air and submerged at the surface. Once we get into Wednesday and Thursday, heat index values in the mid to low 90s. Pop-ups will be possible mainly in the early hours, early afternoon for us on Thursday, but more widespread storms are possible in the afternoon and early evening hours. I think by Friday we'll get much of the precipitation out of here, but there'll still be some morning clouds to contend with some afternoon clearing. Much cooler for the weekend. I think we remain in the mid to upper 70s, maybe even the low 80s. Lake forecast for tomorrow still looking pretty good. 70 degrees, water temperature 1 to 2 feet waves, a south wind at about 5 knots. Look at our rain chances, certainly increasing once we get into Thursday with that frontal boundary. Some lingering showers possible early Friday. Mainly dry on Saturday. We uptick that a little bit as the aerial low is moving north into the area with some lingering showers there on early Monday. As far as rainfall accumulations, I think we'll likely see less than an inch of rainfall, anywhere from perhaps a half, maybe up to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, but the largest confinement will likely be north and west of us. So here's your National Design Mart forecast for us on Wednesday. A few pops again possible through the afternoon on Wednesday, mainly dry conditions. Once we get into Thursday morning, a few pops are going to be likely. We're just saying that, becoming a little bit more widespread through the evening hours and early on Friday. North wind performing. I think we'll have early clouds and then some afternoon clearing. Mainly dry for us on Saturday. Waking up Saturday morning, I think we'll likely have some conditions feeling like the upper 50s to low 60s. And then an area low is crawling out of the mid-Mississippi River Valley area through the Tennessee River Valley area, and that ignites some late afternoon showers across the region. I think it's mainly going to be showers for us on Sunday. No severe weather threat. And then once we get into Monday, perhaps a couple isolated thunderstorms or two. But I think all in all, it's not going to be a really bad forecast. Here's that Union Home Mortgage 7. Look at that. Upper 80s to low 90s as far as heat index values are concerned. Much cooler, as I said before, by Friday, staying in the mid 70s. Once we get into Saturday, likely remaining in the upper 50s, starting out low 60s, upper 70s, and near 80 degrees in the afternoon. Pair of 7s for us on Sunday with a few showers possible. Isolated storm threat on Monday, low 80s expected, and we keep with that narrative by Tuesday of next week. Isabel and Matt?
Getting warm.
Yeah, it is. I don't mind it. I think it looks great.
All right. Thanks, Chase.
You're welcome.